Hey guys, what's up? This is MrEvan Productions here, and welcome to episode 162 of Ask Mr. Evan. So anyways, let's go ahead and answer some more questions. The Gabe2895 asks, opinion on the unique screaming goat meme. I honestly think it's pretty funny. I just love that meme. That was just a notification, so I apologize for that. I hope you guys don't mind it. Jim Carlo, the Super Mario fan 2006 asks, 1. Are you excited for June? Absolutely, Jim Carlo. I'm really excited for June because June is going to be an exciting month. And just on June 5th of 2025, Mario Kart World is going to be released. So I'll try to get Mario Kart World for the Switch 2, and hopefully I can play Mario Kart World, and possibly do a gameplay of it, or do a stream on it. Because that would be pretty awesome. 2. Opinion on Top Gun. Top Gun is a pretty good movie. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but not the entire movie. I'll have to give the entire movie a watch, at some point. 3. Opinion on How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon is a pretty good movie from DreamWorks. I've seen bits and pieces of it as well. 4. Do you like animals? Yes, Jim Carlo, I do like animals because animals is a pretty good candy snack. Thanks for those questions, Jim Carlo. I really appreciate them. All right. Wonder Red asks, 1. Opinion on Pokio. For me, it's okay. I do not like that show because Pokio is really annoying. Sorry if I have trouble pronouncing the show's name, but that's okay. I have trouble pronouncing things sometimes. 2. Have you heard of the Wobbly World of Dr. Seuss? Yes, I actually have heard of it, and I think it's a good series. I really like it so much, but if you guys don't like the Wobbliest World of Dr. Seuss, then that's fine. I'm fine with your opinion. I mean, I can tolerate your thoughts. 3. Opinion on John Cena. John Cena is a pretty good wrestler, because John Cena does a great job being a good wrestler. 4. What would you do if Isaac Wade breaks into your house? I would get very angry. And I would absolutely call the police if he ever were to do that. Then I would not allow Isaac Wade on my property because Isaac Wade should know that trespassing is a crime. It's illegal, and you cannot enter other people's houses without permission. So therefore, it's considered a crime and it's considered trespassing, and you'll get in big trouble. And probably get arrested. And possibly get arrested. 5. Do you like Garfield? I like Garfield and also love lasagna. Yes, I do like Garfield because Garfield is a pretty good show. The Gaming Perfections EST asks, 1. What's your favorite episode of Ask Mr. Evan? Now that's a pretty good question. Well, my favorite episode of Ask Mr. Evan would probably have to be, I don't know, probably all of them. Because I'm still continuing the series. Because I've been making Ask Mr. Evan for 4 years. Ever since I started Ask Mr. Evan in April of 2021, which was 4 years ago. And I'm still making new episodes of Ask Mr. Evan to this day. So that's pretty awesome. 2. Are you going to get a phone? I don't know, maybe. A phone basketball? Possibly. 3. Do you like pop vinyls? I have never heard of them, so I'll have to check them out someday, if I get a chance to. Adam Media Corner 2006 asks, 1. Can you speak Dutch? Unfortunately, I cannot speak Dutch. because I don't know how to speak Dutch, because I don't know the language, and I don't know what the words are in Dutch. So maybe someday in the future I'll have to learn the language of Dutch, and hopefully I'll be able to speak Dutch. And hopefully I'll be able to speak Dutch someday in the future if I get a chance to. 2. Do you like Pizza Hut? Yes, of course I do, because Pizza Hut is a pretty good pizza restaurant. I really like Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut is a very awesome restaurant where they sell like pepperoni pizzas and the cheese and all kinds of stuff. And they even sell breadsticks too. Because that's a really good thing I like about Pizza Hut. I like their breadsticks because I had some of their breadsticks before, and I think it's pretty awesome. Maybe possibly someday in the future, hopefully I can do a food review on the Pizza Hut's breadsticks and put that on my channel. I can either live stream it or maybe just upload the video manually. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. It'll be up to me. It'll be my choice. 3. What's your opinion on chocolate cake? Chocolate cake is pretty good because chocolate cake it's pretty good in my opinion because chocolate cake is pretty awesome. It's something that you get to have on your birthday or is a dessert. 4. Do you like cooking? Do you like cooking? Cooking is all right. Even though I do even though I don't know even let me try again. 4. Do you like cooking? Cooking is pretty decent. Yeah, I will ask you better questions. I was just seeing what you'd say. Thanks for saying I'm a good person. Well, you're welcome. And yes, you are a very good person. Red Boy 2009 asks, 1. Opinion on Bob the Builder. The original Bob the Builder is my childhood, and I really like Bob the Builder. But I also like the Project Build It version as well. But for the Ready Steady Build version, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. And for the reboot, I'm not a fan of the Bob the Builder reboot. So I'm only gonna be sticking with the original Bob the Builder and the Project Build It version. So I only like Bob the Builder from the original to Project Build It because those are the only two versions that I like. But if you guys like the Ready Steady Build and the reboot version, then that's fine. I can handle your opinion. 2. Are you excited for the upcoming King of the Hill reboot? Yes, I absolutely am, since I'm a huge fan of King of the Hill after all. And yes, I'm looking forward to watching the King of the Hill reboot. It's getting revived. And that's going to be very awesome because we haven't had new episodes of King of the Hill in so long. So yeah, I am definitely looking forward to the King of the Hill revival. It's going to be very awesome, just like with the original. And hopefully I will be able to watch some episodes too, and maybe review them. Maybe do an episode review on them too. 3. Opinion on Happy Tree Friends. I'm not a fan of that show because Happy Tree Friends is just kind of crazy. But if you guys like Happy Tree Friends, then that's perfectly fine. I'm fine with your thoughts. Sorry, that's just a Snapchat notification, but that's okay. It says Evan R, but that's okay. Just try to ignore it. And 4, opinion on Battle for Dream Island. I've never seen this show, to be honest, so I'll have to give Battle for Dream Island a watch. And if they're still making new episodes of Battle for Dream Island, I'll definitely watch them too. Alexis the Golden Boy 2002 asks, 1. What's your opinion on Baconators from Wendy's? I haven't tried the Baconators from Wendy's, but hopefully excuse me, but hopefully someday in the future I'll be able to try the Baconators from Wendy's, and possibly do a food review on it too, if I get a chance to. 2. What's your opinion on people yelling the number 9? People yelling the number 9 in the library, especially in the library, is considered disrespectful, and it can disrupt the pace too. Because there was a saying in an episode of Timo Mizumi called "To the Library," which we already know it, and bought the stinky robot tells the viewers to yell the number 9. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he would tell the viewers to yell out the number 9. Like, in the library. Like, what Bot should have done is he should have told the viewers to whisper the number 9. That would have been much better. Because if Bot did tell the viewers to whisper the number, if Bot actually did tell the viewers to whisper the number 9, then that would have been so much better. But unfortunately, he told him to yell it instead, which I don't know why. Yeah, let's just not get into too much of it and just focus on more of the questions. 3. What's your opinion on mac and cheese? Mac and cheese is a pretty good food. I've had mac and cheese before, and I gotta say, mac and cheese is pretty good. 4. Did Super Mitomo cut ties with Dan Sobel? Yes, he did. He cut ties with Dan Sobel back in September of 2022. And for me, I officially cut ties with Dan Sobel last year in May of 2024. So that means my friendship with Dan Sobel lasted longer. So yup, it lasted long. So my friendship with Dan Sobel lasted longer, for nearly 2 years. Probably about a year and 4 months. The good thing Dan Sobel, the good thing we all have cut the ties with him, and he's not going to change, because he'll never change. Due to you know what reason, because we've already explained the reason so many times. So yeah. 5. What's your favorite color? Well, my favorite color is blue. 6. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Well, my favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla, because vanilla is a classic flavor of mine. Because vanilla is my favorite ice cream flavor of all time. 7. Am I decent? Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. You're a pretty decent YouTuber. 8. What's your opinion on social media activism? I don't know, to be honest. 9. What's your opinion on Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3 game for the Game Boy Advance? I never played them, to be honest. And 10. What's your favorite hobby? Well, my favorite hobby is playing video games. Well, my favorite hobby is going out. Well, my favorite hobby is going out and doing things in the real world. And 11. Opinion on Super Mario Logan Destruction. Those videos kind of suck, in my opinion. They're acting like Jackson Ross is back, because Jackson Ross is back also makes destruction videos too. With the bam and slam, and because we all get it. Marvin Marmite asks, 1. Did you watch Baby Einstein when you were little? For me, I did. I used to watch Baby Einstein when I was younger, but nowadays I don't really care for it that much. 2. Do you like pizza? Yes. Pizza is pretty good. And pizza is my all-time favorite food. South Park Media Corner asks, does Childish Dad and Big Baby Tom remind you of Dan Sobel? Yes. Yes, they do. They remind me so much of him. which I'm not going to go into full detail because it's a long story. SpongeBob 8500 in Jello asks, 1. Opinion on the original Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, the original Tom and Jerry is a classic. It's my childhood. 2. Opinion on Tom and Jerry Go-Go. I have trouble pronouncing that, but it's pretty decent. Opinion on Ohio. Ohio is a pretty good state. I mean, I haven't been to Ohio in person, but I've been past it. Yeah, I've been past Ohio before, like when I was going on vacation. So yeah, I think Ohio is a pretty good state. 4. Opinion on SpongeBob's Atlantis SquarePants. It's pretty decent. 5. Opinion on Jim from Toddler Girl for Anxiety User. I have no opinion on that user, to be honest. Daniel G asks, also, did you know I was on vacation? No, I didn't know that, but that's pretty cool. If you're still on vacation, then I hope you're having a good time. Opinion on chicken neighbors and last but not least, we have another question from Daniel J. And he asks, opinion on the chicken nibblers from White Castle. They're a new snack. I haven't tried the chicken nibblers from White Castle before, but maybe possibly someday in the future, if I ever go to White Castle. Sorry for the interruption, guys. That was just someone that came in the room for like a second. But anyway, let's just finish this last question. Opinion on chicken nibblers from White Castle. They're a new snack. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent, even though I've never had it before. Well, that'll be it for episode 162 of Ask MrEvan. If you have any more questions to ask me, then feel free to let me know in the comments. And until next time, this is me signing off. Thanks for watching.